Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris, the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. Here we are, back, new comic book day. It was an interesting one. It was a real interesting one. North to south, it's going to be $50. We'll see how that plays out. It was a beautiful day here in southwestern Ontario. We had a little bit of rain. Didn't really damper anything, as I was out on the links having a round of golf. Did well in the best ball tournament. We shot 5 under. It's a good day. You can shoot under, but again, it's best ball. So if you're not shooting under, you're probably playing with people that have no idea what they're doing when it comes to golf. But this is Superman week, let's be honest, and I'm hearing mixed reviews. So I don't know if those are the haters that hated the whole idea of this being rebooted, and I don't know if the fans of it are just pushing a positive, message across to try and cancel everything out. But however it plays out, keep it to yourself. Don't spoil it. Give everyone a week to watch the movie and move forward that way. Again, I was one of those that didn't like the idea of getting rid of Henry Cavill. And I was one of those that didn't enjoy the suit. Didn't think it looked good on the new kid. But I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to be open-minded. Because Superman's very special, and the character deserves that, to be open-minded when you go to see it. At least from my perspective. However you want to deal with Superman, that's your opinion. But hey, it's pop culture. That's why we're here. We're here to talk about comic books. Rob?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
Fine.
So, this is normally when I see the Marine has joined us. Normally I would bring everyone up and we would talk about something. But right now it's about you and I. Because
it should be.
Because we have this little thing. We have this little thing.
Great sense of style when it comes to our hair.
And the fact that I can't grow facial hair and you can just by sneezing. But for those that don't know, somehow, Rob and I share a show on his excellent channel, Rob's Fat Sexo Comics, every Saturday at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, whatever time in the rest of the continent and the world. But we're coming up on 200 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's impressive. Like
it's more than I thought we'd ever do.
That's like, let's be honest. Like we thought maybe 3 or 4.
I thought it was like 13, and then you decided to get, hey, I'll show off my books too, and that was another 5, and it's like, okay, cool.
I said because we had chemistry. Like we quickly found out, even though you and I did not know each other whatsoever, that with the show we had chemistry. So we decided to keep rocking and rolling with it. And now here we are. Yeah, it got a little bit better.
I mean, it was chemistry, but I mean, at the same time, it was also. You go back and watch some of them; it's a little bit rougher now than you think it was.
Well, we also didn't really figure out each other's sense of humor.
Yeah, no, I get it. It was exactly. It was 2 people thrown together cold.
Yeah, and with like not really knowing each other, or other than just communicating via Instagram.
You want to do it? Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, like maybe it'll help me get to 300 subscribers. I don't know. But 200 people, like I find myself thinking about this, Rob, as you know, because you and I have confided in each other about this. But I find myself thinking about that number like a lot. Like, and I know this weekend I believe is 199, and then 200 for those that are watching. It'll be in the very near future, and it's special. Now, I'm not saying this seeking praise or anything like that. It's just, I'm one of those that when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to speaking to people that are new to YouTube or people that are kind of struggling with creation of content, I always say these words. If you feel it's stale, don't be afraid to retire it. Retire it, move on. Don't be afraid necessarily to rebrand something with a little, twist, a little je ne sais quoi, a little something just to make it different. But what you and I have had going, like it's It's something that we really haven't had to tweak other than the name when a
Oh, yeah.
loaded barrel.
Four freaking long years. No.
Like seriously, I think I'm approaching next month 5 years on YouTube, and it just goes to show like how long like
Yeah, we've been
this
doing this for over 4 years.
this monster has been just rolling. And I know that I missed a couple episodes here and there sporadically, maybe somewhere between like 5 and 15. But holy crap, man! Like,
It's more interesting to me is less about that. I mean, yeah, you do it, but what's more fun is listening to the people who make their schedule things around it, or really the number of you guys out there watching that come on and watch the show and tell us the stuff about how like you're scheduling stuff around, or some of the people that are making their efforts to wake up at stupid hours of the day to make the show and stuff. It's those types of things are the things that actually make it so you want to keep doing the show, in my opinion.
it's
It's for
humbling.
you guys.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's great. I enjoy it. It's fun. I can it's as much as sometimes I hate trying to find new guests and mix it up. Um, it's at the same time it's a blast. So, and it's the nice thing is now at 4 years in, there's times I go back and go, oh my god, it's been that long since we've talked to this person. I can go talk to them about coming back on now. I mean, so yeah. Anyways, that's that show. We'll be happy to talk about it and do that again this Saturday. Let's talk about this show. This show that you've been doing now for quite some time, that the community turns out for in surprising numbers, in my opinion, to watch to see what we picked up at the comic book store today.
yeah. And yeah, it's the one. Just I digress.
I
When I
tried,
give
people.
people advice, when I give people advice, if they ask me for advice, I always try to be as honest about it, and I always say when it's not fun, just stop. And if YouTube then isn't fun, and then more importantly, it starts to feel like work, you need to just stop. And there are times where putting together videos it can be tough. Sometimes you feel like you hit a wall, but only Sabs is still fun. It's just it's just fun. It's still fun. We have great shows. We have shows where I feel like Rob and I don't necessarily gel the way that we normally do, or we may stumble and stuff like that. It's the small things now I find where I'm just like heavily criticizing the old show. I'm like, it was a good show. Wasn't the guest, but Rob and I, we didn't click around this mark or that kind of thing. And then like there'll be
He
times
thinks
where
about this
I feel
way
like
too
the
much.
guest may not hit the guest may not have watched the show previously and doesn't understand the cadence of the show or some of the little idiosyncrasies about it. But I'll message Rob. I will literally message Rob later. I'm like, that was a great show. The guest not so good, but you and I, we were great together today. This is all
It's
true. This is a relationship I share with this guy.
true.
Moral of the story:
But he
if
overanalyzes the show.
if someone ever
Let's
reaches
go.
out to you on YouTube and says, "Hey,
People
I'm
want to
thinking
watch
about
this.
doing something," if someone reaches out and says, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing I'm thinking about doing a YouTube show, but I kind of need a partner," don't recommend yourself. Recommend someone else because this is how this started. Yeah.
What
Now,
show are we on again?
I love you too. What?
I tried.
Welcome to Show Us What You Got. Izzy, Matt, Auger, Bonjour Jean, Marine. Let's quickly say hello to the chat. I'm sure that the chat is just popping. First one up is the Adventurous Joe dropping that Comic Army sticker representing 22 months in the Comic Army. It's that time again. I wish you all the best of luck. Doc can be a harsh judge when called for it. LOL. Matt is omnipresent. Hashtag look up. Tony's dropping that Comic Army membership as well. That sticker for 27 months. Thank you, Tony. Good evening, Comic Army. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Steve the Voice White is in the house. Happy New Comic Book Day to you, sir. The judge, aforementioned, not Dread, but DVH, is here. Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension is checking in. At some point later on at the end of the show, DVH will be declaring his Show Us What You Got champion based on whatever he likes, on whatever covers we show. Carrying on, people saying hello to each other. Bedazzle's in the house. Happy New Comic Book Day to you. The Marine is omnipresent, just in time to be omnipresent. Tony's saying, this is lagging on my end. So far, I haven't heard anything bad about the new Superman film yet, but I'm going to check it out on my birthday, July 31st. Oh,
there's
happy birthday when it
your
rolls around,
critique.
brother.
I saw it. There's your critique. That's all you get.
Jean is omnipresent. Paul, Sector 2815, checking in, saying hello, folks. Happy New Comic Book Day to you. Chris is coming up on 150 episodes. Yeah, for only Slam. Yeah.
What up?
Canadian Survivalist saying, Brutes and Babes, Happy New Comic Book Day to you. Congrats on 200 episodes here. Here's the 200 more. Yeah, that's very kind of you. Three Good Nerds. If it ain't broke, that's right. And if you need the job done right, you also know what to do. You change it and there will be a Mowell riot. Rob, write that down. July 9th. We can't change it. We do not want any riots. Lord of Brooklyn, greetings. Happy New Comic Book Day to you. If it's alive, don't lick it. Austin LeMay's in the house. Happy New Comic Book Day, Austin. Happy New Comic Book Day, my man. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Tony's saying, I don't get to watch Only Slabs live anymore, but I have to work Saturdays. I watch replays. We appreciate that. Tape Prime in the house, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Hello, Rob, Chris, chat. Rob got my books. Thank you very much.
Rib? Who's Rib?
Right there, Rob. Brian LCS. Brian. Happy New Comic Book Day to you, Brian, my man. Saying Happy New Comic Book Day to everybody. Hope you never find out, Tony. Lady Fantastic has a parole hearing and will not appear today.
I knew they were going to find her sooner or later.
They may not stop.
That's why. Well, I was going to say something. Never mind.
Jagular, Happy New Comic Book Day. We appreciate you stopping by. Cheeky Devil, g'day from Boise, Idaho. Not familiar with your channel, so thank you very much for spending some time with us. Happy New Comic Book Day. And Rob could be Rib. Man is a master on the ground. It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's, from what I hear, it's just legendary. Gentlemen,
Award winning.
North or South is set at $50 today. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet. It's 50 of your own dollars in your own currency of your own country. Rob, what say you? North or South? $50.
I just north.
Just north. Is he?
Just a little bit up.
Just a little bit north. Jean?
Oh, way south.
Way south. Vogger?
South.
South. Matt, what say you?
Counting the new and old, I am north.
North. Before we get to the Marine, I do want to point out, channel member, the Adventurous Joe is at 135. He blew it out of the water, doubled north.
Somebody got a handful of Fantastic Four variants, I'm guessing.
All right, Marine, Transformers Day, north or south? $50.
By hook or by crook, slightly north.
Slightly north. All right. I won't necessarily begin, but I'm just going to let everyone know, stick around. I have two fantastic books I'm going to be introducing to the Comic Army box, which will be given away the first Wednesday next month. They are absolute bangers. You're going to want to stick around for this show. All right, let's start with my Only Slabs partner. Rob, show us what you got.
Well, thank you, sir. Kicking us off on the bat because I like to go in alphabetical order. One of my whimsical on a fly, not scheduled, but let me pick it up. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. Of course, I had to get the gray tone cover for the Clerks. You couldn't get
Nice
the color
Clerks
version.
reference. Yeah.
Yeah. It just
That's a
didn't
cool
seem
one.
right. As you know, I've been grabbing all these Fantastic Four facsimiles since they're not being nice enough to put out the run 1 through 10 in facsimile form.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Is this guy good or what?
Then one for the troops.
Good for you, Rob.
Somebody's going to be able to get themselves a Fantastic Four 1 through 10 set when they send them off to troops. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue 2, the A cover. And then the 1 in 25.
Nice.
Nice.
So, Rob, what's the name of that spider character?
Miles Morales.
That's Miles?
Yes.
I did not know that. Thank you for sharing.
So is this.
Yeah, no, it's Miles. And part of the funny is Peter or Richard is really enamored with Miles because Miles comes in, he knows how to be Spider-Man at this point, and he's got stealth and he's got the electric shock and all these other things that they've given Miles over the time. And Peter's still just trying to figure out how to be Spider-Man. And
So the roles are reversed pretty much.
Yeah, and Richard, of course, is running around in that tech suit, and he thinks that Miles is just the greatest thing ever. And of course, Dad's going like, what's going on, man? Don't you love me? Why won't you love me? Speaking of Miles, there's Miles Morales, the A cover,
That's a fun cover.
Oh, nice.
and I decided just to get one variant. Let's get the 1 in 25.
That's nice.
Ooh. Rob bringing the heat. Shout out to Will, Cup of Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day.
Those two 1 in 25s are the reason I'm over north. But then, of course, it wouldn't be a good week without some Transformers, the A and the B covers.
Nice.
That B cover is so menacing.
It is. It's great. It is a great cover. And then, because you got Megatron and Soundwave and Starscream, and then you've got Bruticus and Devastator up above. So good stuff. We're coming to the end. We've only got a couple more issues before Daniel Warren Johnson hangs up his pencil. Of course, I'll have my incentives are coming by mail because my shop just doesn't have them. But
And,
I'm looking forward to it's been a great run, but I'm excited about the new run too. So Transformers might have hooked me.
How much are you splurging on issue 25, Rob?
Well, I've been, I don't know. I'll get the incentives for sure. I have them all secured as soon as they become available. Online, I order them. And I'll get the A and B covers for sure, and then we'll see what else happens. So it depends on what covers strike my fancy, but you can be sure it's probably more than I should.
Yeah, Nakayama does the A cover, so yeah.
Most of us pull, and actually, let's be honest, a lot of people who are watching this show pull Transformers. Pound for pound, it might be the most consistently well done independent over the last 2 years. Like, I feel like there hasn't really been a weak issue. It came out of the cannon firing hot. Again,
I was never a Transformers guy, but I am. Right. People who watch my videos when I unbox them and I talk about it know that I sing its praise upon Mount High. And even like when I was in the shop today, there was a guy, the manager was telling an owner about the new writer coming on board because I guess that guy's a huge fan of that writer. He said, "Oh, he's going to be doing Transformers now. Do you want to get onto the Transformers run? You'll be starting at issue 25, though." And he goes, "Do you think I'll need the other? I should read the other 24?" And I'm sitting there going, "Of course you need to read the other 24. Go pick up the trades, or they're still putting out subsequent printings of all of the issues.
Yeah.
Go
Who
get
asked
it, you
these
dummy."
kind of questions? What
This is this is like
is
an amazing run.
Well, it's not just any writer though. It's gonna be Robert Kirkman writing it.
yeah, yeah. Some, I
understand
mean,
that, but
some writer. He's done a couple of things here and there. Yeah.
yeah, but not to diminish what this 1 through 24 run has been. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been so good. It's converted me. I'm old.
I legitimately,
Exactly.
and for those that don't know who Robert Kirkman is, he wrote The Walking Dead, and he's also the genesis of this revival of the Energon universe featuring this fantastic Transformers storyline. But it's been Daniel Warren Johnson at the helm from the get go, and it just seems the man, whatever he touches, just turns to gold. Whether it's his True Independence or Transformers, Murder Falcon, and Do a Power Bomb, he's just one of those right now that whatever he touches, it just clicks.
Even Beta Ray Bill.
And Beta Ray Bill was a lot of fun too.
This has been so good, and everybody's talked so well about those other books. I've actually contemplated that maybe I need to go back and go find trade paperbacks for Do a Power Bomb and stuff and read these things. Because
Oh yes, yes. At least do a power bomb. I need to find Murder Falcon, but yeah, do a power bomb was good.
Shout out to Christina Payne that's
Yeah,
joined us, as well as Dagger Cards. Dagger, happy new comic book day to the both of you.
I think
Carry on, Matt.
that we can't discount what he's done to get us to this point. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't get to this point. There might not have been a 25th issue. So, yeah.
Well, Boar, happy new comic book day. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, let's.
Rob didn't say what he had going on. Sorry.
oh well, that's all right. I mean, in Chris's defense, I threw him off when
Sorry,
I
Chris.
switched the layout and took me off of being big. So
Sorry, Rob. Sorry.
no, it's all good. It's just the usual. What's on Rob Fast Act House? The usual stuff. Monday, it's a haul video. This coming, I just did the second half of the Heroes Con haul. What was the major grail I picked up this time go round? That video is playing. Next week, it'll be my Berkeley haul where you can see what grail I picked up there. I got tomorrow drops Only My Slabs. It's an all ASM Only My Slabs episode. And then, of course, Saturday, Chris and I will be joined by Zombie Joe Comics for our little show that we do called, Only Slabs. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I'll be making appearances elsewhere, like on the Low Grades Friday night and on Mark's channel, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah.
Well, you got Will excited. And
it's all Silver Age ASM this Thursday's video.
And Christina has been kind enough to be dropping links. We appreciate your help. All right. Izzy, my friend, show us what you
what's
got.
up? So I got books today, and I did get some books over the weekend. So I'll show you what I got picked up today. I saw this and I was like, wow, Mark Spears with a DC comic logo card variant, which I thought was really cool. Now, he kind of looks like Nathan Fillion in a weird way.
Yeah, I can see that.
But with the blondish. So there's your little Aquaman love. I had to pick up Fantastic Four First Steps.
Nice.
Nice little cover there. But this is not the only Fantastic Four comic book I picked up. I did pick up Fantastic Four #1, but I picked up the Alex Ross cover.
Love it. Love it.
Look at that.
I should have picked that one up. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
I think they already have a comic box with that design.
So it's pretty much what he did with the graphic novel. It's like he's perfect for Fantastic Four, Alex Ross. So I just hope he does more of these covers because he has a different aesthetic in his style when he does it.
Izzy, if I can ask you just to pause for just a quick moment, I want to shout out Dagger. Dagger's requesting help for his 1,000K. Pardon me. He's helping. He's trying to do a fundraiser for 1,000 Canadian dollars in the Great Cycle Challenge for Sick Kids Hospital, for sick kids with cancer in honor of 1,000 subscribers, and also our friend Will, the host of the Cup of Comics YouTube channel, who won a CGC membership at Heroes Con, is going to be gifting that membership away.
I remember that.
And if you missed out on that, all you have to do is watch my channel, because Will was kind enough to let me film him opening up a golden egg reward that CGC was hosting that weekend at Heroes Con. And Will is now going to be gifting a membership to CGC off his channel in the near future. Keep an eye out. And if I could have Christina drop a link to Will's channel so that people can swing on over there. If they're not subscribed, at least this way, then they can get
There it is.
notification for when he goes live to give that away. Will, thank you for sharing that news. Izzy, apologies for cutting you off. Please carry on, my friend.
Not a problem. Also, I ended up picking up Ultimate Spider-Man Incursions #2 with Now I Know Miles.
I'm sorry, but I thought his name was Kilometers.
Get out of here with your Canadian jokes. Come on.
I did get the X-Men cover because I thought this cover was awesome.
Ooh, cool.
It's a new character, so I hope this is good. Hope. All right, now we got to start. Be careful. This might turn heads because got some swimsuit goodness.
That's a nice knife right there.
This is.
Whoops. He broke my channel.
Even Superman had to see the cover. Don't.
My mama got ass too.
Look at me, you got me red. So you got this is the Mark Brooks cover.
So was Superman red.
But we also have the Adam Hughes cover. There it is.
I got nothing.
You got
I got nothing.
Okay, and this one's for you, Chris, because I know how much you love him. The Infinity Pause.
Get out of here. Kick him off the stage.
Yeah, well, I'd like to thank Izzy for showing up today.
All that for nothing, right? So those were the comics I picked up today. Over the weekend, I did get some other books. I picked up Punisher War Journals.
Terrific.
Hey, that's cool.
Great cover.
It's a newsie. I also picked up Batman Year One.
Oh,
nice 404.
I also picked up Avengers 228.
Oh,
Classic. This one was a cool one. It's actually a reprint, but Blue Beetle, first appearance of the Question. The main man Lobo. Look at that sick cover.
What's it called? Lobo on a
It's
chair.
called Lobo in the chair. It literally is. Star Wars Empire, Dark Empire.
That was a good series.
Phenomenal story.
This should have been the sequel.
Yes.
This should have been the sequel. Not what we ended up getting. Some
course,
Tyler
Disney
Kirkman
erased all that.
goodness with some Punisher.
Cool.
But I know you got me on. You were talking about Only Slabs. I sometimes make an appearance in Only Slabs every so often because I'm too busy going, woo, woo.
it's true. Izzy is a vignette that
So
that Rob's uploaded.
this is an awesome cover, though. And then finally, You got some Crow goodness. Dead time. James O'Barr. So those are some of the picks I got over the weekend. There you have it. That's my pull for the week.
Oh, Joe dropping some facts there. Dark Empire was my very first Dark Horse Star Wars comic I ever got. Good one to start with. Izzy,
Yep.
what's going on? Where are you going to be?
So I'm going to be on Izzy vs NYC. We're going to be doing a spotlight pretty soon. We're going to be doing the top 25, I think it is, the top 25 next generation's characters. So these are characters that were created after the 2000s that are popular. We're going to be doing a list of that. Also, you can always check me out on the Cover Price Top Rewind that happens on. I thought of her. Don't worry, she's in the list. Um, but there's some other surprises that are in there, and I had to weed some out too. But that's going to be happening sometime this week. Usually on Saturdays. There's a schedule now that I'm trying to follow, and of course, top trending, you name it, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna be doing a con sooner or later. Terrific Con's on its way, but there might be some more beforehand. So we'll see what's going on, and sooner or later, I'll be doing a giveaway.
Very good.
Wow, I didn't know that, Tony.
Thank you, Izzy. Matthew, show us what you got.
Well, let's start with the new stuff I got in this past week. I got the cover A for Captain America #1. Loved this. I read the first issue. I like it. I like what I think. I kind of feel like I know what Zdarsky's doing, so I'm down for it. I'm gonna get the next issue, and then I got the 1 in 50 John Romita Sr. cover because I was a bicentennial baby. I was born in 1976, so I said, well, I'm going to have to get that.
Very patriotic.
And then we got the giant size Age of Apocalypse Talavera cover.
Mm-hmm.
Blink. We got G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero 318. It's a cool Andy Kubert cover.
I really got to get a G.I. Joe clip.
Got Ultimate Wolverine issue 7.
The cavalry, the legends are true. And may I say, sir, on behalf of all humanity, it just feels right.
It does feel right. Got Exquisite Corpses #2, the polybagged one. It's got like a card with it.
Such a good read.
I can't wait to get into issue 2. I've been getting all these Vecchio covers for Avengers. That one's pretty cool. T'Challa, the Black Panther. I won a giveaway on Legion Comics 2 weeks ago, and I got this John Jang Detective Comics, Batman going hard to the paint.
Yep, I got that one signed at Heroes.
And I got the Gotham City Sirens foil, the first one they did. They're all connecting. I think they did a Harley this week.
Yeah, Harley came out this week.
Oh, mama got ass too.
Yes, she does. And we got the New History of the DC Universe #1. It was an interesting read. I liked it. And then I got the facsimile. I wish it was the real one. I got the facsimile of the first appearance of Crypto, Adventure Comics 210. Crypto's a good boy. And
He's a really good boy.
Cliff on Comics had a Whatnot sale. On July 4th. And I requested some Captain America, and he helped me out. So we got Captain America 142.
Ooh.
Nice.
Captain America 145. Captain America 151. 156. Cap versus Cap. And he's like, look, Falcon's like, so he says, which one of them is the real Cap? Which one? Even I can't tell for sure.
The
Then you got
answer is
some
neither.
imposter Bucky over there hiding in the bushes. And I got issue 187 the Minotaur. I think that's how you say his name, right?
Yeah, it's a Minotaur.
Minotaur.
And we got Danger in a Dark Dimension. Captain America 202. That's a pretty cool cover. And then I was on Whatnot, and this guy who had bought out an estate sale, he was running like 5 books in a lot. and he's just grabbing random books. He didn't know anything about them. Well, he claimed he didn't. I don't know for a fact. And I grabbed a few good ones. I got I think I don't know this one might catch on someday. Secret Wars #1.
Shout out to Chuck Hensey that's showing us Happy New Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
And the Lord of Brooklyn for Life, by the way, is asking, are those Severin covers that you were just showing? I thought they were. Were they not?
I think so. I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
Yep.
And then I don't know if anybody's heard of these, but Hallmark used to do these reprints back in the '80s of famous comic books or popular comics of the '80s, and it was called So Much Fun Inc.
Mhm.
So there's like only 1,500 of them were made, I think, in a lot of cases. And this is one of them. It's a whole 335. See at the bottom it says distributed by So Much Fun. So it's a reprint, but some of them carry a little value to them. My friend Flat Earth Senate was telling me I didn't know nothing about it, but now I look for it. It's kind of like the DCU thing. I used to not know about that, but thanks to Kingdom of Nerds, this is another one. This is Batman 401, the first appearance of Magpie. And see at the bottom it says distributed by So Much Fun.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Is that a variant of some kind?
Yeah,
Or
it's
just
a reprint. It's a reprint.
was a
It's a
reprint.
reprint that Hallmark did, and they only made like so many.
Play the
There's not that
Jim
many
clip.
out there.
No, I'm kidding.
A lot of them didn't survive. And then I, like Izzy, picked up Punisher War Journal
Oh yeah.
Twinsies, and I also picked up Punisher War Journal #7.
Oh.
I actually
Oh,
like that cover even more.
yeah.
Yeah, and I got Punisher 2. We got. It looks like Frank Castle just enjoying doing his job. I guess it's good when a man enjoys his work. See, look at that grin on his face.
Yeah, he's just a little happy.
Is that a Howard Chanky?
Yeah. There's
I
also
don't
no
know.
way he's holding that gun with just one hand. Anyways, carry on.
That's true. That's true.
He's
And we got.
Punisher. He can
I'm
do
almost
whatever he
done. We got
wants.
Dark Horse, the Terminator #1,
Another good book.
and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 31 from Mirage.
Wow.
And I got Eastman and Laird's Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #7. It's a wraparound cover.
Mm-hmm.
And last but definitely not least, we have Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures #6.
Cool.
Nice. All right, Matt. Let me ask you, what's going on? Where are you going to be?
Well, I just dropped a link in the chat. I have a Whatnot sale at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll have some books. I got a couple of Jenny Prison signed books up. We got an Arthur Adams book signed up, going up, and I got one signed by Bill Sakowitz going up there. That's signed by
And
him,
Kevin.
and I have a lot of newer stuff that came out this last 2 months, like some of the Alex Ross Timeless variants. We got some of the Red Hulk, One World Under Doom, all kinds of great stuff. We got some cool variants in there, some vintage stuff, and then I got also. I want to share this before I go. I got 466 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and when I get to 500, we're giving away this book signed by Jenny Prison that I got signed at Heroes Con.
Very
And
nice.
the last thing I will say, and then I will shut up, is tomorrow. And I'm going to turn my camera off just for a second because I got to reveal something. So tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, Good Cinema presents The Dark Knight Returns. Why it's so serious?
I'm a man of my word.
Very good. Thank you, Matt.
That was fun.
All right. Again, everyone, the link is there for Matt's Whatnot. I want to recognize Joffrey Catcher that's here saying, hey, everyone, happy new comic book day. He's super excited this weekend for Superman, and that was a gorgeous cover. Okay, my new comic book day haul. I will put these two books here, and we will start here. So I feel like I might be in the minority, but I am enjoying the new Amazing Spider-Man volume. Issue #1 was a little turbulent, shall we say, but it's been good afterwards. So I decided to pick up the second printing of issue #4. Different cover. Up next, Miles Morales, issue 35. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue number 2, featuring, hey, Miles on the cover. My cover of the week comes from Ji Hyung Lee for the Fantastic Four, issue number 1. This beautiful variant of the Invisible Woman. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
Like Izzy, I picked up the Masters variant. This is the Fantastic Four, issue number 1 by Alex Ross. Transformers 22. At DVH, can I have your attention, please? This is the variant for the second volume of one of the best independents written in the last 3 years, Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees. This is the American Psycho homage for issue 1 of Beneath
Nice.
the Trees.
Tony Fleece.
Nice.
Love it. And DVH, while I still have your attention, Jenny Frison is interacting
Pandering.
here with Hello Darkness, issue number 12. And look where that little fly is going. Oh. The cool thing about this cover is that Jenny Frison had the original artwork at Heroes Con this past month. And the last book I'm going to show for my new comic book day haul is Absolute Superman, issue number 9. And that Ross Fantastic Four is incredible. And DVH, if I can get this to work, DVH is saying that Read Beneath the Trees, it's a great follow-up. Okay. And for those that are in Comic Army right now and those that are considering possibly joining the channel membership, like I mentioned at the top of the show, I give away a bunch of books that I like to call the Comic Army box the first Wednesday of every month. The 2 books that are going into Comic Army box as of right now is Daredevil 41, The Death of Mike Murdock. This is Daredevil's brother. This is the issue where you find out that he passed away. This key from the late 60s. And also, a book that really needs no introduction.
Oh,
Wolverine number 1. This is issue number 1 in his ongoing series. So I'm happy to be putting these 2 books into the Comic Army box. And shout out to Nerdy Geek that's just joined us. All good, my man. Happy new comic book day. And Tate Prime just re-upped and rejoined the Comic Army. Appreciate you, Tate. This is for you. And it would be an awesome show on Netflix. For those that have read Beneath the Trees, it was definitely top 5 independent for 2023 when it was out. I know Rob enjoys making fun of the title, but it was incredible. What?
Waiting for the adult film version, yes.
Yeah. Maybe Ralph Bakshi could do it or whatever.
beneath
But
the
yeah,
trees where I sneeze.
it was
Yeah.
incredible. I highly recommend Beneath the Trees, so I'm looking forward to the second volume. But again, these 2 books plus more will be going into the Comic Army box. Will be given away the first Wednesday of next month. Good luck to the channel members, and if you're interested in joining, that would be a good time. Comic Aussie's in the house. Q, happy new comic book day. Appreciate you stopping by. Tony saying, damn. Those are some nice additions to the giveaway. Myself, I just dropped Only My Slabs 2, where I'm going to be taking a deep dive into my slabbed collection. This past Monday, I dropped some issues of Something is Killing the Children that I have slabbed. We'll talk a little bit about those issues and what they mean to me. Keep an eye out for this series ongoing. If it clicks, I'll keep it going. If not, like I said before, I'm not afraid necessarily to retire things. But keep an eye out for Only My Slabs 2. Tomorrow I'll be dropping
TOO.
TOO. Tomorrow tomorrow I'll be dropping my new comic book day haul from inside my car, talking about specifically why I picked up the books that I just showed. And you can catch me this Saturday for episode 199 of Only Slabs at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Is this going to work for me? Yes, it is. Vlogger, show us what you got.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh,
Why does this always happen for Will?
It's not going to work for me, brother.
All right.
so it is the week of Superman, but this isn't a Superman title. It's Supergirl #3. This is the lyrics version. Christina, there's hearts on this, so I know you want heart covers. You should go after this one.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
very nice.
Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit, #2, the Gilliam March.
Oh, there's the other one.
Nice. Will, if I could just get you to pause for a sec, I'm going to answer Tape Prime's question, Chris. Did your dad's Western book ever return? I've been curious about the grade. That book was not available at Tate, as you know, and for those that are watching, I submitted 2 classic tier books, for lack of a better term. One was a beautiful Western cover that was a book that belonged to my late father. The other one was the Nick Cardy Aquaman, gorgeous cinematic book. Both of those books were cleaned and pressed, dropped off at Heroes Con for on-site grading. Unfortunately, they were not graded in time. So the books were taken back to Sarasota, but from what I understand now, the books are in transit. So when I do get those 2 books back, I will be making a video, Tate, and showing the world what became of these books, especially the one that belonged to my late father. So Tate, thank you so much for asking that question. I greatly appreciate it. And Lord of Brooklyn saying I just read Godzilla versus Thor, and it is great. They've all been great. Carry on, Will.
I picked 2 copies of this, but they're different cover orders. Marvel Swimsuit Special #1, the Terry Dodson and the Rachel Dodson. Black Cat, Black Panther.
Ooh.
Oh, would you look at this? Yeah, well. Would you look at that? Yeah. Just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, well. What the heck is that?
Yep, exactly. But this one's better, but Izzy didn't show you what the best part about it is. It is the variant edition. This is the
Mark Brooks.
Yeah, Mark Brooks.
I already knew.
It's a wraparound.
It's a wraparound.
Wraparound.
Oh, mama got ass too.
I may have to get 2 covers because I PC Rogue and I PC MJ.
Well,
And
Now, if it was a true wraparound, we would see the backside, and then she really would have asked to.
That's on the inside cover, Rob.
Oh, nice.
And then last but certainly not least, I picked up Horatio. Now, I don't do that a lot. And as you guys know, I don't have a pull list, but this is my favorite Transformers character. It's the 1 in 10. DNA Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Nice.
That is gorgeous.
It is, but the next issue, when it's Ultra Magnus, is going to be even better.
Wait.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Rob, are they connecting covers? Because that looks like
they are.
The 1 in 10s, issues 19 through 24 are connecting covers.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that looks like Devastator's arm from the last issue.
It is,
All right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Boggs is a contender. I don't think I've ever seen those words together.
No, they were. He was a contender the other week when I was judged.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Well, DVH hasn't said it, so I'm just going to point that out. Vlogger, what's going on? Where are you going to be?
Tomorrow I'll be on Matt's Good Cinema reviewing The Dark Knight, but tonight I'll be posting a video on these pickups.
Very good. Appreciate you, sir. Good job.
Thank you.
Bonjour, Jean. Show us what you got.
Well, I'm south because this is a win from Only Slabs.
Oh, I've heard of this show.
I've heard of that show. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good.
And by the way, congratulations, guys, on attaining this milestone of 200.
Yep. Exactly.
Amazing show, eye candy for the comic book collector, and the best, and I say the best, giveaway box on YouTube.
It's all right.
Okay, this is Adam Hughes cover, Catwoman number 72.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I think
You don't like
I
that.
rest my case.
just coming out swinging.
Rob spitting facts.
Ah.
Fire.
Yo, that book is magical.
That's those are
Okay.
that's a nice hat she has on.
And then
He was wearing a hat.
Catwoman number 73. Again, another Adam Hughes.
Oh boy. That's Will stars tape rhyme.
Got the Ultimates number 7.
Yeah,
All right.
I remember that book being in there. That's right. Yes.
And then I don't know about this one. It might go into my giveaway bin there. This is my premiere featuring Wonder Man number 55.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a great newsstand copy. It's in good shape.
Oh yeah, it's really clean.
Cool.
It's the first solo of Wonder Man.
Oh, okay.
And this one is going to Chris. This is issue number 1. DC's boldest new superhero, Black Lightning.
Ha ha.
It's about
This one's for the streets. Black Lightning's back.
it's
And
about
wait a minute,
time.
it says something in the back there. First Black Lightning, first Tobias Whale, DC ongoing, something title, featuring a black hero.
Yeah, it's the first ongoing series from DC Comics featuring an African American superhero.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Luke Cage.
That would be
T'Challa.
Marvel, and
Yeah.
and it's not even Marvel's first.
That would be Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last
Yeah.
but not least, and this one's going to Matt Spidey, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, the 1 in 25, issue 4.
Oh.
It's the Secret Wars cheeseburger.
So those were my only slab. When I got the stickers and the magnet and the obviously you gotta plug this in. Comics Curing Cancer, a great initiative by Rob, Mark,
By the community.
Yeah,
and
the community.
If you have questions, hit that QR code.
Absolutely.
Or
Yeah.
You can find
comicscreencancer.org.
me on Saturday nights on Spidey's Outback. And now I have my own live stream on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Terrific. Shout out to the real James Willie, not that fake James Willie. He's hanging out in the chat. We appreciate you. Jean, thank you very much, my friend. Good
My
job.
pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Magnifique. Maureen, show us what you got.
Oh God, it's that backdrop again.
That's right. Have we found the fake James Willie yet?
No,
Can we jump him if we see him?
I think we need to start a detective agency, us to find him.
Gotcha. You're on the case, Bob.
Sounds
You are
good.
on the case.
Sounds
All right.
good.
First book up. Green Lantern Corps issue number 6. The B cover.
Ooh,
I think the artist is Edwin Gauman.
awesome.
Yeah. And I have not read an issue of Green Lantern Corps yet, but all of like the B and C covers are all fire. Sooner or later I'll actually read them. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursions issue number 2, which this book is kind of got a weird timeline going on because it doesn't line up with the Ultimate books, and I think it's gonna line up by the end, but like the time is different than the Ultimate book. Let's see. I've got the second print of Spider-Man Miles Morales issue number 3.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
33. I'm sorry. Yeah, I missed the first print, and apparently everybody went gaga for that new character, and I couldn't get a copy, so I had to
Power
wait.
lift.
Power lift.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Got Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 35, and I didn't know this was the A cover. This is pretty nice cover to be an A cover. Let's see. Most of everybody saw this book last week, but just in case there are one or two new people, whatever happened to the Crimson Justice issue number 2? Here we have the Chamberlains issue number 2 from.
That's a great cover.
That's a great
Yeah.
cover, Izzy. Yes.
Great, nice cover.
Then we have Radiant Black issue number 35. I'm trying to stick around for Radiant Black at least for the first trade to see what's going on. I read this. I read like the catch up for issues 1 through 30. I'm like, I missed out dropping out early. Let's see. Bitterroot, the next movement, issue number 4.
Oh, he's wearing cockroach killers.
And sometimes they still won't die. All right. And speaking of what Rob mentioned earlier, we've got the second print of Transformers issue number 18 with Blur.
Consolation prize?
Well, no, well, kind of, sort of, because I have another second print of issue number 18, but it is the coolest version of Megatron ever in existence.
I can't
We got
disagree.
pirate Megatron. All right,
Get
and
well,
then last,
get well soon, Megatron.
I have I have a feeling he will. And last but not least, issue 22, the B cover, and this bunch of menaces on this cover.
I feel like that's an
Meanwhile,
homage to something. I don't know why.
Was I
hmm,
making a lot of noise? I'm sorry, I was eating some.
oh no, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. And meanwhile, my poor Autobots are all beat up, and I won't say anything else about that. But I
They just
feel
got
really,
done
really.
shooting Optimus's arm.
Well, I wasn't gonna give that away, but yeah,
No
but that
spoilers.
That's an issue ago. Come on. This
well,
last night's news.
that and the other Autobot that's missing, we'll keep that one on the wraps, Rob.
Am I
He
am I the
come.
only one that thinks
Yeah,
it kind of looks like the movie poster for Tombstone just a little bit, the way they're walking?
Well, that's
yeah,
what I
it
said. It looks like
did.
an
I see
homage.
it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Maybe.
something. There's definitely something there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lord of Brooklyn. That is an Avengers homage where Scarlet
Oh,
Witch and Quicksilver join the team. And Tate
okay.
Prime, Tate Prime is absolutely correct. Autobots,
Limp
limp.
out. That is very true. That is very. I am so interested in how we're gonna get to issue 25 when everything looks hunky dory, because it does not look hunky dory right now at issue number 22. But that was all of my books. Thank you very much.
Marine, what's going on? Where are you going to be?
The usual reels, shorts, TikToks, and if I think of something else, you'll be the first to know. If you're subscribed and have the little bell clicked on,
Right.
notified. Yeah, whatever the nomenclature is, I'm not a good content creator.
Thank you,
Thank y'all.
Chico. Appreciate you, my man. All right, at this point, I'm going to invite the good doctor. Oh, my God.
Finally!
All right.
It finally
The-
happened.
Congratulations! You've officially won! Yes, you're the champion of... Show us what you got! Huh. You win the internet!
So good. You see, it's
Champion, champion, champion! Champion, champion, champion!
3 times.
I don't think there's a panelist that pushes for the title of Show Us What You Got champion more than W. Vogs. Will, congratulations, sir. I
Congrats.
normally just save my claps for when people donate to Comics Curing Cancer, but well done, sir.
I
Well
also
done.
did that at Heroes Con.
Yeah.
I thought I had a chance with the legs there, but
I also did that at Heroes Con. Rob could tell you I donated a signed Jenny Prison that sold for $20.
To quote everyone's favorite Mowell, always difficult, but the DNA tipped it in his favor. Vogger wins.
Good for him.
And in comes the accolades. Good call, Doc.
Thank you,
Congratulations, Vogs.
Thank you, guys.
Vogger, congratulations.
I think everyone did great.
Now that you've got this newfound fame and the wealth and riches that come with the title,
It's not worth it.
what are you going to do next?
Pay taxes.
Hopefully be on Only Slabs in the next year.
Those
Now
are
you're
lofty
laughing for too
goals.
much.
The
Lofty
answer
goals
is I'm
from a
going to,
one-time champ.
the answer, Vogs, is I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh, true, true, true. I'm going to go to Disneyland and take Rob.
Ladies and gentlemen watching, thank you so much for your time. We all appreciate it. It was a lot of fun tonight. To the panelists, guys, thank you so much. It was a real good time. And everyone, make sure you subscribe to the panelists. Have a good night. And DVH, good call. Nerdy, yep. Everyone, there's a lot of love coming in. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Justice for Starscream.
I'm done. We're not doing